The poor guy who has nothing to his name except for the only racer horse named Tipinkok brings his horse to the Baiga race at a big feast. Having climbed up a hill, he started to play a cue devoting it to Tipinkok. When it heard the melody, it raced forward, leaving all the others behind. Today you will hear the dombra sounds and melodies that influence not only the human consciousness, but also the beast and the bird. You're watching Kazakh Live Dastur with Tamara Asar. Our guest today is a well-known art expert and cue composer who will tell us everything about cue.
Композитор Akhat Baibosynov ағамыз осы күй жайында баяндамақ.
In general, only Kazakhs have the concept of cue. I believe that this is a distinctive feature of the Kazakh people. Please tell our viewers where the word cue originates from.
Күй деген атаудың өзін түсіндірсеңіз.
Cue may have something to do with a person's mood, the state of mind. Yes, to be honest, I did not study the melody. I heard this story 40-50 years ago. Therefore, the sounds come from the depths of a human heart. If a person is in good spirits, he begins to play music. There comes a melody, and the melody gives birth to a song or a cue. I would like to mention the opinion of psychologists. A melody is one's internal and external vibration.
Ішкі, сыртқы, адам көңіл-күйінің вибрациялары.
Exactly. From vibration comes sound, from sound comes melody, and so on. Through cue, the Kazakh people express their state of mind, their way of life. All good things and sorrows, joy and grief of the people are conveyed through cue. Therefore, its creators were called cueшы, and a word created by cueшы was called cue.
Одан шыққан туындыны күй деп атап кеткен екен.
People may know only such cueшы as Құрманғазы, Dina, Davletkерей. But there are so many other cue composers we do not know. You have a lot of research on this. Sure, I can say I have spent many years on it, about 30 years. There was a Kazakh man named Saydalı Sarıtuqa. Saydalı Sarıtuqa. His real name was Toq Shonmanulu. We have a clan Toqa. He was called Saydalı Sarıtuqa to avoid confusion with his clan's name. He was a fair-haired and tall man. And he came from the clan Saydalı. So the people gave him the pseudonym Saydalı Sarıtuqa to avoid confusion. Each cueşı has his own unique features. Toqa sang a meaningful story in 4 cues. 4 different cues. Yes, 4 different cues. For example, the morning cue of mother and son. The eldest son of Saydalı Sarıtuqa, Zhalmaghambet, died. His mourning over the death of his son is expressed in 4 different cues. This is his first feature. His second feature is that he never gave his works a name. Wherever he was, he took dombra in his hands and played at ease. He came up with a key right away while talking. Well, like you and I are talking right now. Having heard his melody, those present gave a name to his key, saying, his cue, Kozbasar, is excellent. He never gave a name to any of his cues. He became popular with the people at a young age. At the age of 18, he was called Tokan. Tokan? Yes, right. They say Sike and Tokan. When he was Bolus, Akhat Dukenulu was like a brother. This is reflected in the book by Ilya Zakhanov, Akhat. They say Sugur received a blessing from Saydalı Sarı Toka. He blessed Sugur. Yes, right. That's impressive. There was another Kisha, Qazdarbek. He also received a blessing from him. Despite his young age, being a 20-25 years younger, he was friends with him. He was like a big brother and a friend. He was also not an ordinary person. They also say that he was a saint. His only son died. Then he was already an old man of 80-90 years old. There was no transport at the time. What did the Kazakh people do in such cases? When they couldn't come, they came for a memorial meal, Dasturkhan, 40 days after death. And that day, his only nephew died. It was a tragic thing to lose a son and a nephew. In general, Kazakhs are very sensitive people. A yurt was set up for the guests on the village edge in order not to disturb the people. People came to express their condolences in this yurt. And a memorial meal, Dasturkhan, was given in another yurt. Saydalı Sarı Toka came as well to express his condolences. The old man looked with sorrow at the door of the yurt on that day of July. Saydalı Sarı Toka noticed that. He was looking into the step through the door of the yurt. Then came the cue Sağım Kozbasar. The peculiarity of this cue is that it's performed in 4 chords. Just 4 chords, yes. That's great. Can we hear it? I'm going to perform it to you. Let's listen. Bravo. Thank you so much. That was beautiful.
Керемет, шындығында да бірінші рет естіп отырмын, төрт.
This is the first time I hear it. The spirits, the state of mind of a person, his feelings in sorrow are expressed so skillfully with just 4 chords.
Түге жеткізіп тұрған. Сізде нақышына келтіріп ойнап отырсыз.
And you gave a beautiful performance, mixing the forte and piano. Excellent.
Келіп, әңгімеңізді айтып, осынша.
Thank you for coming to our studio to share that you know about cues. We received a boost of energy by listening to the cue about the life and history of the Kazakh people. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is the book Al-Khalakhoz Basar. I published it in 2018, an anthology. Is it devoted to the works of Saidali Sorotukan? Yes, it is a collection of his cues, 30 works. The previously performed Sagham Khoz Basar is also included in this collection. An anthology of cues of Saidali Sorotukan music notes published in 2018. This is the result of a study by Mr. Akhat. How many years did it take you? More than 30 years. It's amazing how such a work done over 30 years can fit into 2 hands. This will truly become a work passed from generation to generation. I wish you further creative success. Thank you very much. I wish the same to you. We continue our program Kazakh Live Dastur in the wedding center svadba.kz. Today's topic is Kazakh cues.
Күйлері әңгімемізді әрі қарай өріп бітетін қонағымызды студияда күтіп отыр.
Our next guest is a man who received an order from the Queen of Great Britain. A member of Qadrali Bolmanov's band, Ulytau, Mr. Rustam Baikeev.
Rustam Baikeev келіп отыр.
Hello, Kazakh people. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Rustam. Thank you for coming. Rustam, which instrument do you play in the band? I play the national instrument dombra. This is the property of our people. How long have you been playing in the Ulytau band? I've been a member for 5 years. The band has existed for more than 20 years. So I've been contributing to its development for 5 years. The musical style of the Ulytau band is ethno-rock, isn't it? Yes. Playing ethno-rock using dombra and presenting it to the world is for sure the idea of Mr. Qadrali. How was it for you, the guy who used to play the dombra without any instrumental accompaniment, playing in a band? I dreamt of playing in the Ulytau band since childhood. My dream has come true. Amazing. They say dream and the dream will come true. It fills me with pride. But when I just came to the Ulytau band, when I saw the instrumental accompaniment, the guitar, drums, bass guitar, keyboard, I froze. After all, I was a guy who had just graduated from the music conservatory, and I only played the traditional melody of dombra. Was it hard? Yes, it was hard. What difficulties did you experience? No folk instrumental orchestra can give out the sound of one rock band. The strengths of its sound, its volume, because the sound that sounds the loudest in a national instrumental orchestra is a signal sound. And here, when everyone starts to play synchronously, massive sounds. You can forget one or another cue that you memorized. It happened to me. In a demonstration performance, I forgot some parts of the Adai and Ulytau cues, which I played with eyes closed every day. They said I need more time to practice. You failed to enter? Yes. Did you miss the beat? What happened? It wasn't rather due to the beat. I just forgot the cue because of the massive sound. This is rock. I had some difficulties in the beginning, but thanks to the help of Maxim Kichigin and Yerjan Alimbetov, I mastered it. Now I feel good in this environment. The sounds of key come from the depths of the centuries. Want to destroy the key's form when you modernize, reproduce it, and sometimes synthesize it into rock. Want to create the opposite.
Күйдің формасы бұзылып кетпей ме?
This is the idea of the band. That is mixing the key with rock without destroying its content. How did we manage to mix key with rock?
Бар солай рокқа ыңғайлау. Және де ол неге рокқа ыңғайланды?
Kazakh cues are mainly intended to inspire and call for courage, heroic deed.
Бізді батырлыққа демеуге
Many of our warriors caught into the rear of the enemy. It was Kazakh cue that inspired them.
соған осы музыка, осы біздің қазақтың күйлері, қазақтың жырлары соған лайықталған. Сондай рух береді.
The rock genre is also intended to awaken the people, to excite them. When the sounds merge, they become one.
Сол үшін екеуі үндескен кезде бір-бірін таба қойғандай, бір-бірін
The cue motive was not destroyed, it transformed into rock. I believe that the mix of dombra and rock received support from the people.
Одан сайын жандана түсті, сонымен екеуі бір-бірін тапқан кезде халықтың көңілінен бірден шыға қойды деп есептеймін. Жалғыз
When we perform at both Kazakh and world concerts and see the audience raise their hands, listen to our music and like it, we unintentionally think that the dream of Құрманғазы, Дәулеткерей, Нұрғиса came true.
Дәулеткерейдің, Нұрғиса аталарымыздың арманы бір орындалғандай болып есептелінеді.
Great. Rustam, at what age did you start playing dombra? At a young age. There was a jurau in our family.
Жалпы біздің қанымызда, аталарымызда жыраулық мектеп бар дейді.
It's known that a school of jurau was founded and developed in the rural village of Kızılorda region. I was born there. We have it in our blood. Unfortunately, I don't have the talent to sing jыр.
Жыр айту қасиетім жоқ, бірақ енді домбра.
But I always kept hold of dombra, imitating my father at a young age. My mother said I would become a good dombra player. That's how my parents sent me to a music school.
Музыкалық мектепке апарған екен.
Do you remember the first cue you performed? The first folk cue that I performed is called Tipinkuk. Tipinkuk. It happened at the music school. Since then, I've performed the works of such founders of cue as Құрманғазы, Дәулеткерей, Татымбет, who contributed to the development of the Kazakh creativity.
Өзіміздің қазақтың өнеріне терін төгіп кеткен, негізін салып кеткен аталарымыздың күйлерімен жалғасып келе жатыр.
At the beginning of the program, we said that cue and national instruments are the centuries-old voices of our ancestors.
Сонау ғасырлардың бабалардың үні бар деп.
The voices of these ancestors seems to go to the back of our mind when dombra is playing.
Домбырашы ойнап отырған кезде сана сезімнің арғы.
Does that feeling ever take hold of you? Staying alone by yourself playing dombra.
Жай ғана домбырамен жеке қалғым келеді деген кез.
Yes, I believe that this is a distinctive feature of all creative personalities. They say, why don't creative people get old? Sometimes people get into stress situations.
Стресс дейді ғой, адам кейде осындай бір жағдайларға тап болады.
Degradation. Sometimes people get angry, argue, sometimes they fail. When being alone, a creative person pours out sadness and sorrow through his instrument, songs and creative work.
Өнерменен сол бағанағы шерін бір шығарып алады.
That's why I think creative personalities look much younger and live longer.
Ұзағырақ болады деп өзім топшылаймын да, өзім іштей.
As the outstanding Kazakh poet Muqakhali Maqataev said, verses are not created in peace, they are created out of contractions.
Осындай өмірдің қайшылық себептерінен
Historical works are created in such contradictions of life.
қалатын дүниелер дүниеге келеді.
Such works inspire us, encourage us, and give strength to go on. I think so.
Әрі қарай біздің өмір сүруімізге
It gives strength and motivates, yes. When playing musical instruments, the personality of a person changes. His state of mind can recover, he can get out of a difficult situation.
Адамның қалыпты жағдайы жөнделуі мүмкін. Немесе
Listening to a national musical instrument, we receive spiritual food.
соның ішінде ұлттық аспаптарда ойнаған кезде біз
Our guest Rustam gets a boost of energy when he's left alone with the dombra. I wish you success in your creative work.
үйінен жеке қалғанда өзі қуат алады екен. Қуаттанып жүре бер.
Amen. May it come true. May your creativity spread all over the world. Thank you for coming.
Келгеніңізге көп рахмет.
Сіздерге де.
Thank you. May the traditions develop and the Kazakh people prosper. Amen. We are wrapping up our program with the verses by poet Qalqaman Sarin.
Сарыарқаға кеп ұласар, күй қылып күллі әлемді құшақ қалған қазақтың болмаған ғой тегі нашар. Қалқаман Сарин ақынның осы өлең жолдарымен бүгінгі бағдарламамызды тәмамдаймыз. Сіздермен бірге
You are watching Kazakh Live Dastur with Tamara Asar. See you soon.
көріскенше күн жақсы ағайын.